for the tip-off.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's Payton in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Hood comes in for Trevor Ariza. And then for New York, Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Garcia in for Elfrid Payton. Garcia can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lasagna, the pass to Carmelo. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here is Garcia. A 29-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Here's McCollum. The Knicks making the shot. Right wing. Lillard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 8. Now here is Garcia. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Now here is Garcia. Hezonja defending. Kicks it out to Garcia. 3-pointer. A rebound by Hezonja.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Barrett. Garcia against Lillard. Garcia passes to Knox. Tipped away. Stolen by McCollum. Lillard with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Knicks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. A different look now for Portland. Trent's checked in, and it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Dotson's checked in for New York. Ntilikina comes in for R.J. Barrett. And now, here's Hezonja. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Simons. Back to Hood. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 10-point lead. And Gibson kicks to Garcia. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A nice shot by Simons.
Improving as a distributor, it helps when Hood tries to share it like this. Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. He looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfect. Placed assist.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Right side, Garcia. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Trent.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
And here's Garcia after Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. There's the three. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
He'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket. He won't be happy with it.
Here's Trent. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Garcia. New York, no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Hood. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Anthony. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint, here's Garcia, and the layup falls. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, in shoe news, we saw that Junior signed on with one of the heavy hitters. A big moment for him as he becomes a member of the Nike team.
Nike marketing must have made a great presentation, Greg, to land Junior. Great to see a player like Junior continue to work hard and get his own shoe deal. And here's Garcia. After Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Simons. Here's Anthony. Dotson with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Garcia. A rebound by Hazanya. Hazanya's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. Simons surveying the D. Down low, Gibson with the steal. Here's Dotson, and he jams it with authority.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 5 from Portland. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but deep.
I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
It's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
We've got Hood. He's out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Garcia goes in, and it's Portland with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Outside, Garcia. Jacks up a three. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on his team.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that two-guard position, only 6'3", but
wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in.
Gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
To the middle. Here's Gibson. Lillard with the rebound. Garcia against Lillard. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Garcia against Hood. Right side Garcia. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And there's the pass to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lillard against Garcia. Clock at 6. Kept alive by New York. Nice shot by Portis.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
McCollum outside. Lillard outside. From about 19 feet. And Portland again with the bucket. There's a minute 40 left here in the second. Garcia passes to Ntilikina. Back to Garcia. From the arc. That one no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
McCollum dishes to Carmelo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Here's Portis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Wow, superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. Cullen passes to Anthony. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. He dishes it to Lillard. Lasagna, the pass to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard outside. Tries again. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Garcia, and he's good on the 3 ball. Garcia's got 12 in the game.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
To the left side wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Anthony against Garcia. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Knicks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That's good from Garcia. And so Garcia nails both of them.
He's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Oh, he hit it! He hit it! Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Portis is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Dotson in at the 2-guard spot. Garcia against Ariza. Inside. Stolen. And now Portland on the break. Here's Trent. It's good. This game is all even. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, got to give them credit for coming back.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Simons, guarded by Garcia. Simons, the pass to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Hood gets to Ariza. Kept alive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Already proven scorer. Hood needs to keep adding to his game, specifically focusing on becoming a better all-around versatile player.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Greg Ntilikina is checked in for Damian Dotson. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Pass to Anthony. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
Assists like